The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from FedEx Field. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And a look at a guy. Razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Back to throw. Howell. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's got some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team himself.
Oh, Howell loses it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Past the 20. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken from about the 12. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
To throw again on second down. Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Straight ahead, Gibson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So back at the midfield stripe now, they'll come up 2nd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Off to Thomas on the left side. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now try to pick it up on 3rd. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
A quick throw. Here's Shepard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They're going to try and throw. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Throwing, Jones. That's caught at the 2. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. 4th and goal. The defense needed one more stand. They couldn't get it.
I just wonder if they were thinking heavy run here in that situation instead of being able to play the pass, and they were beaten on that possession.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. The Commanders' offense set to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
On second down, a run with Gibson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
Off play action. It's Howell. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing here, Howell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. A give up the middle to Gibson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop. Now on 2nd and 13. Howell. And that'll be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson, and he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And once more, Howell back to the air. To the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Howell out of the shotgun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Holding,
So already not the best to kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Now Jones. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. Jones. This is Shepard on the catch. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll look to throw again. Completes this again to Shepard. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He sets to fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
It's hauled in by Shepard. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Off the play fake. Jones. And that's complete to Shepard. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Dancing to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Gano's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Offensively, pretty good execution. Long drive, chews up the remainder of the first half clock, and they finish it off with 3 points.
And what's the best byproduct of the whole thing besides the fact that they got points on the board? They didn't leave the other team any time to mount a drive themselves.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. So we reach halftime here in a 10. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. The Giants about set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And some space here. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll go to Barkley again. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll find Hodgins there, complete. And quickly they get to the line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Off play action. Jones. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Here's a give to Gibson. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Offside. Defense.
And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop, because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. And Howe will throw it. This pass hauled in by Dotson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be a third and about 13. Third and long. Here's Howell. Going right back to Dotson. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used. Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot. A gain of 32 that time. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this. Back now at FedEx Field. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Barkley inside handoff. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Barkley will take it in for the Giants touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone. Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. 1st and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders. Just shy of the 30. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Howell. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Gano for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this taken in at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never...
Taking it right down Broadway. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Al now to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Jared Davis able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Holding. Offense.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. They'll run for it with Barkley. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were